Food creators, steak with compound butter. It's what's for dinner. Let's get started. Steak with compound butter. Okay, so what is compound butter? Compound butter is basically butter that you put other ingredients in there, and boy, when you're talking about something good, you are not going to want to buy that stuff in the store anymore because you get a chance to control the ingredients that go in there, put whatever you want in there. Now, the mise en place is butter, of course. I have unsalted butter, and we have garlic. Gotta have that fresh garlic, y'all. Don't use that stuff in the jar. We got some minced shallots, sun-dried tomatoes, and just for color, I'm going to have some parsley. You can use basil or any other kind of herb you want, but I don't have any of this. So we're going to start off by putting garlic in there. We're going to put all of these shallots in here. And yeah, we're going to put all this sun-dried tomatoes in there because you know your chef likes it, right? And we're going to put this in there just for a little color. Okay. So now I'm going to bring out the artillery and start stirring. Stir. And there you have it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up into a roll. So we're going to have some fun with that. All right, so this is New York strip steak. Oh yes, nothing but the best for G-Man, right? So, whenever you're dealing with meat, you want to make sure you pat it dry, okay? So you want to pat it dry on both sides, and then we got to season it. See, y'all can't be afraid to touch the meat, okay? Don't be afraid. And meat doesn't come seasoned, right? So we got to season it. So I got a little salt, sea salt, and black pepper. So we're gonna make sure we get it in there good, y'all. Make sure you get it in there good. Then we're gonna turn over on the side. Get it on there. Now I'm not putting a whole lot of salt on here because we got that good old butter that we made for it. So we're just gonna let that hang out for a little bit. Make sure our pan comes up to heat because we got a little oil in here. And this is a 1.5-inch steak, y'all, thick steak. So it's gonna have to cook for at least 5 to 7 minutes. 7 minutes if you want it medium. Time to put that steak in there. I got tongs, y'all, as you can see, I got tongs. That's what you wanna hear. That sizzle factor, So we're gonna let this hang out for 7 minutes. On one side, flip it over on the other side. Let's look how that baby looks. And that's without any flour on there, y'all. Nice crust, that's what you're looking for. Whenever you're doing a steak, don't touch it. Any of your proteins, chicken, fish, once you put it in the pan, make sure you let it stay there because if you try to move it when you put it in there, it's going to mess it up. So let it hang out. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to brown up the sides. Get some color on the sides. Each side. And I want y'all to notice that I'm using tongs. There's a reason for using tongs. You don't want your meat to, you don't want the piercing of your meat to make all the juices to come out. Okay, so make sure you use tongs. You got some vegetables over here. Gotta have some vegetables. So we're gonna take this lovely steak and put it right here. And this is a little thing that we call carryover cooking. Now, carryover cooking So I'm going to let that stay there. And I'm going to cover it up with my little thing. Of course, you can put this on a platter too, okay? Don't think that this is some special kind of contraption. This is just what I had handy. So you're going to let that hang out for about 5-10 minutes tops, because you want the juices to redistribute before you slice it up. So come on back. Look at that craftsmanship, y'all. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so good. So let me just, my clean hands, remember you gotta have clean hands. Just cut off a little piece of that. Look at that. And that's gonna go on our beautiful steak that we just did. So come on back. Yes, look at that. You see the butter? Look at that butter melting. And we got the broccoli and peppers and onions on the side. Yes. This is fit for a king, or fit for a wonderful cameraman like Gavin. Yay! Remember, recipe is just a guide created the way you want it, using your heart and your head. See you next time.